Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. Thank you for joining me. Studio 8 Hair Lab, Education and Beauty Supply. This you? This whole little picture here? You? This is the kind of stuff that how you're advertising your business in a public space? All right. Let's see if we can, I don't know, make you famous, as an old wrestler would have said. Yeah. From now on, when I see things like this, I'm going to make a video and I'm going to share it as far and wide as I possibly can. And then I'm going to ask other people to share it as far and wide as they possibly can on every platform that we possibly can. So before this video gets started, please like, share, and subscribe. And then after you finish watching it, take that share, go share it, get a copy of the link and send it to every single social media platform you have access to. So here we go. Studio 8 Hair Lab Education and Beauty Supply. What a lovely, lovely bit of information that we've learned about you. Do you live in Traverse City, Michigan? Do you want to get your hair done? You know what? This is not the place for you. This place needs to be boycotted. The far right is trying to shut down and destroy businesses like Target that employ millions of Americans. They're trying to, destroy Anheuser-Busch and Bud Light because they had the audacity to do a money-making venture with a trans person just to get more trans people to drink their beer. So that's what we're going to do with these businesses too. They want to go after millions of other people's jobs. We're going to destroy their small businesses. At least to the best of our ability. You want to let me know that you're a bigot and that you don't support the LGBTQ community and you don't want us in your place? Good. Put that sign out there. Let us know. If I come across it in my, say here in Norman, I will reach out to people that I can, if I can, and form a protest outside your business. I will do everything in my power to hurt your bottom line, just like you're doing with other people like Target and Bud Light, among several others that you now want to boycott. Here on this first slide, if a human identifies as anything other than man, woman, please seek services at a local pet groomer. So right off the bat, if you happen to identify as non-binary, queer, transgender, right, automatically she dehumanizes you from the get-go. That's a Nazi tactic. It's also a tactic of every bigot I have ever come across and spoken to in my entire life. Right, dehumanizing. That's the first thing you do when you're a bigot. You dehumanize the other side. When you're a Nazi, that's the first thing you do. You dehumanize the other side. You make them seem like they're lesser. The Nazis did this to the LGBTQ community. They did this to the gypsies. They did this to the Jews. They made them seem like they were less. That they weren't human. That they were vile and disgusting. And that's where she's trying to start off with, right there. You are not welcome at this salon, period. Should you request to have a particular pronoun used, please note we may simply refer to you as hey you, regardless of MI HB 4474. Kiss my ass, Governor Witchmeyer. You see how she's trying to be, kind of funny there? Shows you exactly what kind of disrespectful, hateful person she is. Should you request to have a particular pronoun used, we'll simply refer to you as hey you. That's just being disrespectful. This is America. Free speech. This small business has the right to refuse service. We are not bound by any oaths as realtors. Um, they're a beauty supply thing, so okay. Are regarding discrimination. No, I did not misspeak. Are regarding discrimination. So she shows herself to be a bit ignorant, even further ignorant than her previous comments. My recent airport experience validates this. So, from the sounds of it, this lady had an experience at an airport that she didn't like. That upset her. That bothered her. So she's using that as validation to hate the trans community, the non-binary community, and the queer community at large. But you know what? People like this, they exist. And they get to exist. Unfortunately. Even though I don't believe intolerance like this has any place in civil society. There's that saying that a civil society cannot be tolerant to intolerance. But, here in America, for some reason, we just allow these people to continue unabated. Not saying a thing about it, not doing anything to stem the tide of fascism in this country. And I'm done with it. But the next slide is where I get pissed off. The next slide, I make no guarantees that I will stay calm. But I will try. I will try. So here we go. Christine, I think it's Gelger. I can't read the name very well. I think it's an Lgelger. I'll look at another place in just a second. I have no issues with the LGB, she says. It's the TQ plus that I'm not going to support. For those that don't know what the plus stands for, and this right here is where I'm going to get a little unhinged. For those that don't know what the plus is for, it's for MAP, minor attracted person, aka pedophile. No, it is not. The plus, no matter how much you bigoted straight people want to see it, the plus is not for pedophile. Just like any other group in America or the world, we do not support pedophiles. In fact, if someone touches a child inappropriately, they should go to prison. If they have raped a child, they should be put to death. Plain and simple. You harm a child, you should have there should be no recourse except to go to death row. Period. There are thousands upon thousands of pastors, priests, and other religious clergy, all straight, who have molested children, have harmed children, and you don't say a thing about it. Right? You don't say a thing about it. But you've decided in your stupid little brain somewhere that we, the LGBTQ community, especially the TQ plus end of that acronym, are pedophiles. That's what you're insinuating there. We are not pedophiles, you sick twit. This stance was taken to ensure clients have the best experience, and I'm admitting that I am not willing to play the pronoun game or cater to requests outside of what I perceive to be normal. This probably isn't the best option for that type of client. There are over 800 licensed stylists in the county. There are plenty of salons and stylists willing to cater to what I will not. This is a free country, and I'm not a slave to any narrative. Then she goes on to complain about how conservatives have been wronged all these years, blah, 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 blah. About how they've been wronged, that we've forced this down their throats for so long. We haven't forced jack diddly squat down anybody's damn throat. We haven't done anything of the sort. I mean, literally, we have done nothing of the sort to you. We are simply asking to exist. We are simply asking to have the same rights that you have. To not be treated as subhuman. To not be treated as if we're a pedophile. Just because you don't understand who we are. You conservatives out there, you want to act like you're being wronged here. You're not the ones losing your damn rights. You're not the one losing the treatments that you might need. So you don't feel like killing yourself every damn day of the week. You're not the one being told that you can't be yourself in public. Nothing has been forced upon you. Nobody is forcing you to be gay. Nobody is forcing you to be trans or queer or anything of the sort. We're just asking for the same damn rights. To be able to go to the doctor when we need to go to the doctor. Get the medications we need. Hormone treatments if we need them. To be able to just live our lives. That's all we want. To be included. Do you not want to be included? We're no different than you are. Except the fact that we just don't hate people. We're just not hateful like you. Honestly, I don't understand where you people come up with these outlandish, insane, thoughts of what you think the LGBTQ community is. This right here is the hair salon in question. Beauty supply store in Traverse City, Michigan. They close at 9 p.m. Mm-hmm. That's them. Do with that information as you need to. I hope that I hear by tomorrow or the next day that there's a massive protest outside her business. I hope she loses so much business that she has to close her doors forever. Because I'm not playing anymore. I've tried playing. I've tried being nice. I've tried being kind. Clearly that doesn't work in this world. Not with these people. Now you notice nowhere in my video do I treat her as if she's subhuman or anything like that. I called her out on the merits of what she had to say and her lack of ability to, you know, spell and make sentences. But nowhere did I call her subhuman or treat her as if she wasn't a human. Right? It's not how I work. That's how I was trying not to work. Because on the merits here, she's on the wrong side of history. She's no better than all the other Nazis that lived in the 30s in Europe and into the 40s, through World War II and everything. She's no different than they are. Terrible human beings that have no respect for anybody except themselves. Thank you for watching. Internet, you know what to do.